this is ridiculous. Completely. It's ridiculous. It's completely unnecessary. No one needs this motorcycle. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the old guy. And I want to welcome you to Ridiculous Day. Because I'm here at Starved Rock KTM in Ottawa, Illinois. And it's relatively windy and very loud. But they're going to let me take out the 1390 Super Duke R EVO. This bike is nuts. It's nuts. It really is. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sorry. It just, I already know it's going to be fun. Let's go over the specs as quickly as we possibly can, because I really want to get on the road with this bike so bad right now. I really do. I want to ride it so bad. So let's look at the specs, go over the basics on this 2024 1390 Super Duke R EVO. I think I got that right. That comes in at an MSRP for the base somewhere around $21,500. So, where the regular Super Duke 1290 was ridiculous enough at 177 brake horsepower, they have upped it from 1301 to 1350 cc's in this big old V-twin power plant, claiming now 188 brake horsepower at 10,000 RPMs and 107 foot-pounds of torque at 8,000 RPMs. So on top of this wonderful, crazy engine, you have the inverted WP Apex full electronically adjustable suspension, dual 320 millimeter discs, Brembo calipers, 4-piston, steel braided brake lines. Yeah, you got plenty of stopping power. So to couple the suspension with the front, we also have a single rear shock that's also fully adjustable electronically. The single-sided swing arm. I still love single-sided swing arms. They just look so nice. This has a 255/17 rear tire. Pretty good size. 240 millimeter disc with 2-piston caliper. So I am 5'9" tall, 220 pounds, 30-inch inseam. This is 32.8 inches claimed seat height, and claims a wet weight of 481 pounds, 480.9. So let's see. I can throw my leg over it. It's a little tall, but kickstand up. I'm on my toes when I sit, so to be expected. It doesn't feel super heavy. Just at a stop. It's very windy today. Rider position is in between that super sport and full naked. It's a semi-aggressive riding position. Rider triangle, if I were to be actually riding, about right here. You could sit up to about right here. Not uncomfortable. For $21,499, it's not cheap. But hey, let's go find out if you got the money. Why not? It's quieter than you would expect. Yeah. You can feel it just by doing that, barely twisting the throttle. You can feel the bike, the front end start getting really light. Oh my Lord. Yeah.
It's got a nice dash. It's very simple. I love having a TFT. I also love the old analog dashes, but I do love having a nice TFT that's relatively simple, because I think TFTs have gotten so complicated recently. Like, shove all this data in there. It's unnecessary for the vast majority of riders. Anyway, I've ridden two 1290s in my life. I rode the 2017 Super Duke GT. Didn't like it. It just didn't fit me. And I rode a 1290 Super Duke R from 2018. That really felt good to me. I really, really liked it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I mentioned in that video that I hadn't ridden the 1390, and that was just last week. So getting a chance to come out here and try the 1390 to see how is it, because that 1290 engine was insane horsepower and insane torque. I even popped the front wheel up and didn't even try. It was just a power wheelie, and it did it on its own. But I thought to myself, God, why do they even need a 1390 when the 1290 is this good? It's insanity. That being said, this is really, really easy. I mean, it's in track mode as far as the throttle response. And it is really, really easy to ride. That wind is crazy. It's pushing me. I mean, at fourth gear, I'm at 3,500, give or take, RPMs right now. And it's just smooth, relaxed, sitting upright. And set the cruise, 56. Let the bike sort its own thing out. You see that wind, it's just pushing me. It's really bad today. But it's more comfortable than you would think. I mean, you're gonna go get into aggressive ride position, you can be aggressive with it, but on a normal ride, quite comfortable. Feels very comfortable. It doesn't feel, as I'm riding it like this, it doesn't feel like it's all that crazy. And that would give some people, it would give them a false sense of security, to be honest with you. Because I know right now, I'm in fourth gear. That I know I can be doing 100 with just a simple twist of the wrist, and it's crazy fast. And that wasn't even all of it. There's more. So if you are younger and you are looking at a bike in this category, you got to understand what you're buying and what you're getting for this money. And know that if you are newer or a little bit inexperienced, this bike will kill you. It will actively search out reasons to kill you. I mean, for me, as an older rider, as a more experienced rider, I know what it's going to do. I can anticipate it. I can predict it. It's very, in track mode, very snatching right there. Like, I know that. Inexperienced riders won't know that. They'll just twist that throttle and end up in a world of hurt. The tech on this bike is solid. I mean, for $21,499, you'd expect everything to be pretty solid. I'm going to change my throttle response. I'm going to go to street mode. Let's see if that tones down that throttle response just a little bit. Yeah, even in street mode, I think it's the engine brake. I think the engine brake settings. Let me try to tone that in, I think, a little bit. No, I don't want more. So that's lowest engine brake. It was at -1. So let's see here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that, -2. This is the problem with a bike like this. You have so much tech, and if you ride it for the first time, you are, without changing any settings, certain things aren't going to feel right. And then, okay, wait a minute, if I change the setting to this, then it's going to feel better. Like right now, get on it a little bit, get up to speed, come off. Yeah, it doesn't dive. Now it's still at 4,500 something, 5,000. You're in solid torque. You know, you really are. Just, I mean, I'm not going super fast right here, and I'm also very careful because there's a lot of things coming off on this road, so I'm not doing anything super crazy. But God almighty, it's just, it's very flickable. It just side to side. I'm not doing body position right now. I don't need to. Side to side flickability. It's a big bike, but it doesn't, God, it just doesn't feel like, it feels effortless. Man, it's kind of a rolling stop, but it's very balanced. The bike is, it feels very balanced. Just, man, it's just everything about this bike is, I mean, it's obviously it's gotten better over the years, and of course making it a bigger engine, sure, that's going to appeal to certain people. I don't know why you needed another 10 horsepower and another 3 foot-pounds of torque, but hey, whatever, you got the money. Go ahead. I mean, yeah, see, very balanced. I can feel the engine. It's hot. It's a warm engine. Especially, I mean, if you were doing any city riding, good Lord, imagine this bike gets stupid hot at that point. Jesus. Oh my God. See, I didn't do anything crazy. I just enjoyed the bike for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 KTM 1390 Super Duke R EVO. Let's put it this way. This is ridiculous. Completely. It's ridiculous. It's completely unnecessary. No one needs this motorcycle. but needing it is irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant. It's freaking awesome, and I only got to ride it for 15 minutes. I would love to ride this bike for a long period of time, to really dive into it and kind of just get an overarching feel of this motorcycle. But in 15 minutes, it told me what I wanted to know, that I really like it. That's the point of this channel. Oh, man. Here's a sound check. Ooh. Yeah. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Special thanks to Starved Rock KTM in Ottawa, Illinois, for letting me take this out for a minute and just get that feeling and get that smile. And I'm glad everybody came along too. So we got to get more people riding. We got to get more people experiencing it, and you know, moving through that progression of motorcycles. And it's important. Riding is therapeutic. It's fun. It's enjoyable, and I really want more people to have that. So if you would, please like, subscribe, share the videos. Let's get more bikes in people's eyeballs and share this wonderful hobby and this wonderful pastime that we all experience with more people, because there's safe ways to do it. It's not just, oh my God, you're gonna die. Everybody stay safe, and as always, enjoy the ride. So turn your back.